Good evening, boys and girls and families. I'm here with a story called The Monstore. When I first saw it, I thought it said The Monster. But then I looked closer and it's The Monstore. So that's interesting. It is written by Lazar, illustrated by James Burks. I'm excited to see. I hope you are too. The Monstore. At the back of Frankensweet's candy shop, under the last box of sour gumballs, there's a trap door. Knock 5 times fast. And hand over a bag of squirmy worms and you can crawl inside the Monstore. Cool. The Monstore sells only the most useful monsters, just right for doing tricky things around the house. Oh, so they're useful, helpful monsters. The kind that love crab leg casserole, the kind that glow in the dark, and the kind that frighten pesky little sisters away. Except Manfred the monster. He was supposed to stop Gracie from snooping around in Zach's bedroom. Doesn't this remind you of Monsters, Inc.? Maybe tomorrow you'll watch Monsters, Inc. Instead, Manfred showed Gracie his favorite hiding place. Roar! Zach wanted a refund. I want a refund. Sorry, no returns or exchanges. But Manfred doesn't work. Oh, silly. And another monsters make bigger scares in Paris. So Jack brought Mookie home. He was supposed to stay up into the wee hours and keep Gracie from sleepwalking into Zach's bedroom. Instead, Manfred and Mookie taught Gracie a new way to wake him up. Zach had the right to a refund. Sorry, no returns or exchanges. But Manfred and Mookie are broken. And another. A monster threesome is more gruesome than a twosome. So Zach brought Mojo home. He was supposed to set booby traps around Zach's bedroom, capture Gracie, and haul her away. No more sneaky sister snooping, sleepwalking, or snatching his stuff. Instead, Manfred, Mookie, and Mojo threw Gracie a monstrous birthday bash right there in his room. That was it. Zach begged, whined, grumbled, and collapsed onto the cash register, but the Monstore manager just pointed to the sign. I deserve a complete and total refund. No returns, no exchanges, no exceptions. So Zach kept buying and trying and buying. Pretty soon, Zach had collected so many monsters, he had to pack up and move to the basement. This is silly. In the middle of the night, the splintery stairs made a creepy creak. Who's there? Will you sleep in my room? There's something scary up there. Finally, the monsters were working. Zach sprinted up the stairs 2 at a time to see what monsterly mischief had spooked his little sister. Eek! Over there! That's what you're afraid of? Yes! It's all sharp and prickly, and it's so shiny and bright, it's hurting our eyes. Get it out of here! Please. Zach was tempted to leave that glitzy, glittery thing right there, but Gracie was right. It was pretty hideous. That monstrosity had more spikes than crab leg casserole. Slowly and carefully, Zach rid the room of the tiara terror. You're the best big brother ever. After that, Gracie and the monsters cleaned up the party decorations friendly-ish fast. And then Gracie and the monsters marched out of Zach's room. Finally, the bedroom belonged to Zach again. And the monsters belonged to Gracie. All of them, every single one, an entire mob of monsters. When Gracie got home, she smushed the monsters back inside. What are we going to do? Gracie smiled. She had a monster of an idea. So now, at the back of their crooked old bike shed, under a box of rusty roller skates, there's a trap door. Knock 5 times fast, hand over a bag of squirmy worms, and you can crawl inside the Monstore too. Just remember, no returns, no exchanges. Have a silly night. Good night.